Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
17-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He'll work against the blitz. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hands.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Trying to get it with the option. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become around the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's dropping back to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. And they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves at 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The XP is up and good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Davion Clowney on that stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Allen setting up to throw. Shakir with the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Cox, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, play action. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. They dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It'll be third down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
19 Tiger.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's a give to Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Now Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Coming right is Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bills' 36-yard line.
They'll go play action. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Lightning 18. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's a designated keeper for Allen. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. There he goes, right sideline. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action now. Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Complete left side, it's to Slaw. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Carlson now to add one more.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Another one caught by Coleman. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen on the play action. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set now for first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the third. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Still working past the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for Bills.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen now on first down. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. third down here. Need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So first down from the 41. Now run by Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's incomplete on second down. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Allen on third down. Put the body on the line for his team. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this one doesn't go far.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw now, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Throwing here, Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Bills 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
19, charge, 19, head to 60, head to 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing. Pass caught by the rookie from SMU. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They'll go right side with Gibbs. He sends it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Lions up by 8. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. Finds Gibbs in the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And second down only works out for a yard. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's pretty good reaction time, Kate, right there from that defense. The flow to get to the edge and cut off that toss play. What could have been a big gain is kept to minimal yardage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is scooped up by the Bills! Now, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Headed out right. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Trying to set this up quick. And he gets that clock just in the nick of time. We've got 1 second remaining. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Buffalo.